How do? Welcome back to Backroads Country. Last episode we got the majority of our crop into the ground. We just left ourselves with this half field to do. I'm going to call this one the animal field for obvious reasons. So we've got oats 1920, sunflowers in 18 and 26, 22, 23 cotton, 24, 25 grass. So it just leaves field 4 to do with sorghum next month. Everything's rolled. pH and nitrogen is looking alright in all of our fields, so that's good. All that's left for us to do now is just take this over to other field preparation for the sorghum planting next month. We're going to pass on to April. We're going to sell off the clothes and we'll get the sorghum planted in field 4. We'll get that rolled and then we're going to be into grass harvest time then, which will take us through to the next couple of months. I think the oats will be the first thing to harvest because that has quite a short growth period on the oats. The grain mill is still glitched, annoyingly. Even though we rebuilt it, it's still having the same issues. I took one lorry load of wheat, fed that to the chickens. That took 40,000 litres. That left us about 19,000 litres. And as soon as I put that into the grain mill, it went back to what it was doing before. So apparently we've got 364,000 litres of out of 10 million, even though I only put 19,000 in there. So not much I can do. You know, we've rebuilt it. Still having the same issue. It's a base game production, it's not a mod. So I don't know why it's doing it. The only thing I can think is if it's pulling the numbers from the silo. But I don't think we've got 360,000 litres. So I don't know is the answer there. Not much I can do about it though. We've rebuilt it once, I'm not going to rebuild it again. We just have to leave it for now. So let's pass in to April, which I believe is the best selling time for our clothes. So we've only got a small outgoing each month now, which is lovely. 500 quid on the loan maintenance, and then just our standard property costs, production costs, etc. Clothes then, are we at peak time? Certainly are. We'll get those loaded up, we'll get them sold off. Where's the fen? That's over there. Yeah, we'll bring this back because we're going to need it for the planting. We need some more seed as well. We need to have a look really into a mod for a seed container to have on the farm, so we don't have to keep going back and forth to shop. Gonna have to spray off all the weed at some point as well. Maybe next month. I'm going to concentrate on getting the sorghum in the ground for this month. Right, we've got 11 pallets, all in all. Oh, that step is ruthless. Doesn't look so harsh, but it bloody is. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that much. £565,000 from those clothes. Absolutely lovely. So that will give us the money to get the cows. Don't think we need to buy anything else at this point. We've got all this grass equipment. We've got all the implements I think we need. We need to put the cereal factory up. We can do that once the oats are harvested. the main, well, I suppose for the cereal factory, I don't think any of this, all of the cereal, sorry, needs chocolate, so I might be wrong. I can't really remember if I've done a cereal factory before. So that would need having a look at as to whether we can produce cereal without the chocolate. Honey's producing nicely. Let's just get that spawn point cleared. Nice, okay. Right, where do I leave the planter? In the first yard, I think. Yeah, it's there. So we need to grab some more seed. We'll fly down in the pickup and get that. And then we just need to get this sorghum planted and rolled. So we need to have a check what we're looking like on the grass. Yeah, so that one's ready to harvest, but that'll be next month before we cut it. Okay. Sorry, let me just check again. When is the next month we're going to be selling stuff? Is it going to be the sunflower oil? No, not really. That's not going to be till, well, that should have been last month, but I think have we already sold that? Anyway, we know it's not going to be that. Canola oil's November. I don't really think we've got anything to sell now. Sugar, possibly. When does sugar go? Sugar September. Oats harvest in July. So yeah, we're going to have a couple of months where there's not too much going on. Gives us time to get his grass fields sorted into TMR so we can look at getting the new cows. Right, I'm going to run down to the store, pick up some more seed, and then we can get this sorghum planted.
But it was just my mind playing tricks fly by. My compass knows when I am wrong. I let it be my guide, keeping the fire in my eyes. Take and leave, I'll take it away, just be and sink with me. Life at ease, there'd be no vacancy.
Okay, I may have damaged the pickup truck just a little bit when I ploughed straight into the side of it with a tractor, but you know, you live and learn, is what it is. I think one thing that is clear is the amount of fertiliser we had to use on this field, because it hadn't been manured. This goes to show how much of a difference it makes, even manuring or slurrying first. So we'll probably have to do that next time. I mean, we used best part of 9,000 litres fertiliser, which is a lot of money. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to set the class going, rolling. We're going to go over and buy some dairy cows. No silage there as of yet, but they've got the meadow. And next month we'll be cutting the first grass field. So they should be alright, just to have a month's worth of meadow. Is it worth me doing a quick lap of the headland? Just makes it easier for the AI worker if we do the one lap of the headland first. I'm hoping these tram lines have gone when the crop germinates next month, but it's not rolling them, so I'm not that confident. It said no tram lines detected when we were planting, but I'm not that confident, if I'm being honest. If they haven't, if they're still there, then after harvest we'll have to cultivate the whole field. Well, you've got to plough them out really, but we can cultivate, set it to create fields. But that'll be a big job. Like I said, hopefully next month when it's germinated they'll be gone, but I'm just confused as to why it's not rolling it. We'll see. I'll do a lap of the headland. I'll just jump cut till I'm done, because it'll only take a couple of minutes, and then we'll go over and buy some cows. Nice and easy, that one, that headland there. Do most of it in one run, to be honest. We're going to have to keep an eye on the chickens as well, because we had a pop-up when we were planting that the spawn area was full. Producing eggs very, very quickly. Right, we'll spin this round. Set it up on an AI worker. I was thinking as well, we're going to have quite a bit of money left after these dairy cows have been bought. So it could be a possibility for us to buy another field. Let's go buy the cows first, and we can see how much we've got left. Oh, I can hear the bees. Bloody hell. They'll be loving them sunflowers when they start to germinate. Right, so we want Holsteins at 18 months. We'll go 150. Because the water buffalo had best part of 100 calves. £191,250. Yes, please. Let's just have a quick check in. They should be eating the pasture. Yeah, so we've got 6,800 litres on the meadow. Next month we can get some TMR in there, so that's fine. Chickens have still got a load of wheat. I've got 1,500 of them though, no wonder they're creating eggs so quick. Right, so we've got 400 grand left over, which is a nice amount. I'm thinking of buying field 23, you know, because then we'd have this full, well, I suppose we'd need field 2 as well, but then we'd have the full, I'd say, what, quarter of the map? What's 2 look like? 105%. Yeah, it's 117% that field, so let's buy that. Got nothing else to do with our money at the moment. Buy the soil info for it. Next question is, what we're planting in there? What about some corn? I think we need corn, you know, for the cereal factory. We need to get it limed. Yeah, let's go with corn. And then we're going to have a real mix of crop, which is great stuff. No point having the same crop in all the fields. It's nice to have a bit of a selection. I set this to fill with dirt because it does take a while. Yes. We'll like for lime, empty. I think we've still got quite a lot left in the lime silo, I suppose. So we'll get it limed, we'll get it planted with corn. And then that'll give us a good mix of crop then. We're going to have oats, we're going to have cotton, sorghum, sunflowers, grass and corn. The only thing we're really missing is canola. We may even be able to buy another field later on in the year and have that as canola, because the canola planting's not for another few months, I don't think. Yeah, August. If we can sell some more produce, enough to take us up to the 300k mark, we may even be able to buy that field number 2 and get that planted with canola. The only thing with that is we're going to have a lot of fields. Harvesting will be fine because we've got the 2 massive harvesters. We need to buy the sunflower headers. We released them last year, but we're going to have to do them. We're going to have to do sunflowers every year for the oil mill. God, the honey's filling up quick as well. Let me empty that quickly. Whoa. I don't like the fact I can only have 2 pallets on that spawn point. All my tractors need repairing, every single one of them, which is probably going to be 50 odd K, if not a bit more for all 3. So I've got some costs to think about as well. That's what I wanted to quickly check. When do eggs sell? Because the rate we're producing eggs, same with the sugar, we won't need it all. There'll be quite a bit of excess we can sell off. November, it's its worst point. Possibly June. But peaks at November. Good to know. So I'll get this field limed. And we'll get it planted with corn. set this going on an AI worker, then I can follow behind with the planter. I would have liked to manure it, but I want to just get this corn in the ground. Work the headland, yes. Okay, crack on. Right, let's take this over. This tractor leads really does need a repair. We'll get this field smashed out dead quick, and then we'll probably call it there. And in between episodes, there's not going to be much for us to do now for the next couple of months. We will have the grass harvest. Don't know if I want to do that on camera though. Maybe. Well, I suppose we could do. I don't think there's anything else for us to do until June. I think the oats harvesting. Whoa. Right, so corn, please. Lovely. I don't know, you know, sometimes, and I don't know why, and it's really chuffing annoying, but it doesn't let me change the view. I can go left and right, can't go up and down. Dynamic view is off, so it shouldn't try to keep it level. It's really annoying. I can't do it on the sim stick, and I can't do it on the mouse, so I don't think it's anything to do with the sim stick. Dynamic vehicle, let's turn it on, see if that makes any difference. No. I don't understand, to be honest, why it does that. The only problem is it looks awful. Bloody hell, that was quick. Right. I'll have to just put 1 litre in the tank. And then let him set it to buy. Okay. Oh, sorted itself out now. I don't know why it does it. It's really bizarre. I don't know if anybody else has that issue. If it's just me. Anyway, it's sorted now. So let's get this field sorted with corn. And then that'll be it for this month. I've just had a horrible realisation. I've just noticed in the top left corner it says tramline width 27 metres. So this field had tramline set. And I didn't check because I'm a noob. Disappointing. Because we're going to lose a fair bit, but I'm not going over it again. It is what it is. We'll just have to learn from our mistakes. I think next year, when we do our planting, I want to get a second planter. Probably we're going to need another tractor as well. Because we'll need 2 going planting, 1 dedicated to rolling. So we will need another tractor. I've got my eye on the Seed Hawk drill, which is a really big one. I think it's bigger than this. It doesn't do all the crop types, but we don't need it to because we've got this one for the other crops. So I'm still kicking myself about those tram lines. They're never normally set as standard. You have to set them yourself, so a little bit surprised. We're going to get this tractor repaired. We need to get the other tractor repaired as well. I don't know how far on he is with the rolling. But yeah, I still think we've got a couple of years left in this playthrough yet. Like I say, we've got another field to buy. We need to get the cereal factory going. So we've at least got another couple of years, if not 3. We'll see. See how it goes. But I'm going to need more equipment, because the more fields we get, I can't plant like 10 fields with just 1 planter. We've got 2 harvesters, so that's alright. Spreaders are alright. We might have to buy a second sprayer as well. Only problem with that is we're going to need a second tractor in Narazon. Might be able to just get a cheap and cheerful one. It doesn't need to have much horsepower. Didn't use much fertiliser there either. Only 1300 litres, which is nice. If we'd have manured or slurried it, we'd have barely used anything at all. No idea how much this is going to cost me. Let's have a look. Ooh, the bloody planter needs a repair as well. I don't actually know what happens if you plant drills and stuff. Condition goes down. Oh, it's only 1400. It must have been the planter showing on the blue bar. That's fine. And I believe the class has just finished rolling. That's really good timing. Let's just jump in the class quickly. Get this repaired. See how much that cost us. And then I'll set the class going, rolling the cornfield. I know the past couple of episodes have been a lot of planting, but we're done now till next year. And we will get another planter next year to make it a lot quicker. This just does not like turning, this roller. My God. So I don't know if the roller will need a repair as well. Let's have a look. Yep. Bah. No, the roller's fine. 15 grand on the tractor. Okay. I'm going to roll this cornfield. Get some fuel in the class first. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to help me out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.